The term Growing Young Movers, it really came from the idea that a lot of people have perceptions of what gym is or what physical education is, and I know there's way more to it than that. We can move to make a lot of change, right? We can move people to be more caring. We can move them to make a difference with their community. So when someone asks me what's Growing Young Movers, it's a way of being, I believe. I think part of my social responsibility is to grow that next generation. We want to see them grow up in a community that's full of caring people.
One of the things that we need to do if we're talking about even graduation rates or getting young people moving is how do we begin to imagine that if we haven't experienced other? If we haven't experienced a university setting, if we haven't experienced going out and playing in a very different area. Through that movement, through that activity, through riding a bus together alongside each other, I think there's all kinds of forward-looking stories that are being composed. The dialogue starts to shift.
I think there's a stereotypical view of what it would be like to work with urban Aboriginal youth, and a lot of our students going through the program don't get that opportunity throughout their 4 or 5 year programs. And so, allowing them the opportunity to come into the program, come alongside urban Aboriginal youth really allows them to sort of get a sense of what the youth are like and understand that, they're kids and, they want to be active and they want to be involved in wellness and they want to learn and they want to have fun just like anybody else. We began thinking of these university students as sort of being mentors for the urban Aboriginal youth. And I think the flip side of that, what we've seen and what the university students are talking about is that, we learned as much or more from the grade 3 and 4 students as they learned from us. And so in terms of making learning real or sort of allowing them to experience something instead of reading it out of a book or teaching their peers, this gives them an opportunity to actually move into a classroom and do that. I am encouraged that university students are joining us in this program in a way that it's not for marks, it's not for an assignment, it's an opportunity for them to become engaged in a way that they see as meaningful. It's not just them isolated in that experience, it's them coming back to the university and having those conversations with peers and colleagues.
It goes beyond just that after-school play idea. It's way more than that. It is a space for movement, and it is a place to play for those kids. And it is important to those grade 3s and 4s, but it's equally important to those grade 8s who come and help. And it's just as important to those high school kids as a first employment or an opportunity to work with youth.
But one of the pieces that I think is also equally or more important is to also measure the impact that we're having within a community. I think about it like a constellation of experiences, if you will. If we looked at all those different experiences in the stories of each young person, and we measure that when we go out to different places, when we go to a place that we've never been, a restaurant or an event, and you've never seen young people moving in this kind of way alongside each other, and we're connecting from one place to community places, I wonder what kind of imprint that we've made. Coming together is so important, and building ourselves up and building an identity is so important. I had the opportunity recently to connect with an elder Noel Starblanket, who's a well-respected man, a man that believes in wellness, a former chief. And Noel and I, we've developed a strong relationship, and through that relationship, he's also helped us think about the program and where we want to go.
When we think of where we've come with this program, we know we have a winner. We have a program that is established now, and we know it works.
And now we have people within the community that own businesses that are inviting us to come in. The youth have shifted the story.
We know to sustain this, we need more partners. We want those partners that want to help fulfill this for others and continue the momentum of this program going and expanding and hiring more high school youth and giving more opportunities to the university program. Getting it to a point where these high school kids can get school credit for it. We're looking for those partnerships within our great community here in Regina to just continue building what we have and continue to grow this youth into what we want them to be, and that's the caring citizens that they can be and are showing they can be. We just want people to be a part of this way of being.